Summer is a great time, of course, for big gatherings, and that might mean some extra festive fun in the mix to make it a super memorable time. Svetlana Novikova is a caricature artist who offers live take-home drawings that your guests will love. She's here to tell us more about all of the art that she offers. Svetlana, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited to pump you up today because you are a fabulous artist, and actually your background is in fine art. So can you talk to me about how you became a caricature artist and what you like about it?
Yes, I've been an artist for over 25 years, and I was always fascinated with caricatures, but never knew how to get into it. And I would go to festivals and malls and see people draw caricatures there, and I just couldn't figure out how they do that so quick and cute. So, and about 15 years ago, I was working in an art school, and another teacher was actually teaching. She was into caricatures already, so I asked her a lot of questions, and she showed me some basics, and that's kind of how I started. And I just kept practicing, and it turned into passion, and the passion turned into full business. So, and I even got into crazy caricatures for challenges. And I even got invited to speak at the convention last year for caricature artists. So that was very exciting. So it kind of took me...
Because someone is honoring your work. And in fact, we have a couple of pictures. I pulled these because I thought they were so fun. These are some of your crazy caricatures.
Yes.
These are studio pieces, y'all. So this is something that she's taken a little bit more time with. But I can guess who that is, even though there are no eyeballs there. That's Jack Nicholson, right?
Yes, that is, yes.
So these are some celebrities, y'all. So let's check out another one. Does anybody recognize that? Maybe Daniel Radcliffe?
Yes,
I think it's a dead giveaway. I love how you play with scale. This one I had to pick because I love this actor, Danny Trejo, right? And the way that you choose to play around, and there's old Sly Stallone with like the scale of things. Just talk to me a little bit about that for a second, because sometimes some of these really wacky caricatures that you've now become known for, they don't even have all of their eyeballs or a nose or a mouth, but you can still tell who they are.
Yes, that's the best part. It's kind of like a puzzle. You look at it and you go for dominant features, and once you find those, then it's going to be pretty easy. Once you practice a lot,
you
can sort of pull out the likeness from that. So, and it's a lot of fun to figure it out. So
that is really cool. So there are really wacky things you can do if you want Svetlana to. Takes a little bit more time, but you offer all sorts of different things, especially ones that can be a little bit faster. So will you talk me through some of the pieces that we're looking at here on the table today?
Sure, yes. So for events, we offer different things. We offer traditional caricatures on paper.
Okay, I've got these two traditional caricatures. How cute are they?
Those are fun. And we also do small caricatures. Actually, those are fingerprint caricatures.
This is so precious.
And they're made out of your fingerprints, and we draw a little picture out of it. So that's a cute little thing to have for different parties.
And you can just... quick little frame, and that's a precious thing. That's your little faces and a good memory of the event.
Yes, for sure. And then we also do coaster caricatures. They're also a little bit small right there. There's a little example 4x4 coaster right there.
Okay, a coaster, yes.
So those are cute and quick. We also do pet caricatures at
These
events.
are fun.
There's been a lot of pet events lately, so that's been fun to do. And we also do fashion sketches. Some could be digital or traditional. We can add custom backgrounds to that. And let's see, we have pet caricatures right here. Could be custom or live for events.
Oh, what a great gift it would be to give someone a caricature of their pet. Absolutely hangable, frameable stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so you do a lot of this live drawing on physical paper, but oftentimes at events you actually bring like digital work to work on. And in fact, she's made this fabulous little caricature of me. I'm so grateful. You made me look so good.
Oh, you're so cute already.
You're so kind. Awesome. So this is something you bring to parties. You're gonna jewel it up for us. So we're starting with a slightly more basic image. I love that we have Studio 512 on it. We're heading towards the cowboy hat, y'all. So let's see you add that final few touches
So
on.
here, the magic of technology, we're going to add a cowboy hat.
I think that's so
and here's
cute.
a bandana. And there's a yeehaw sign.
A little
Hopefully
yeehaw.
I'm saying it right.
Yes, you did great.
All right. And here we're gonna do some stars.
Some stars.
And here we go. And then what happens at the events, we'll usually print it out on 4x6 papers, and the person can have it with them as a memory. So that's for
It's
you.
really
Enjoy.
precious. Okay, I'm hanging this up in my office absolutely immediately. So it's so cool that you can come to us with all the digital technology, right? You are like kind of a self-contained
Yes.
digital
Yes.
whiz and also doing all the art. And then people get to walk home with their little portraits. I think it's really sweet. Okay, talk to us about your add-ons as well, because my goodness, on top of all this fabulous art, you do lots of other things. I do want to make sure that I touch on live painting, because some of the pieces I've seen from you are just absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. Yes, so we also offer face painting and balloon twisting and glitter tattoos and live painting. Live painting is great for weddings or special events where I or another artist will come and draw live for a while, and usually it's finished in a studio afterwards because it takes a while sometimes.
It takes a while,
Yes.
but it's really cool for guests to walk by. This is one of those pictures,
Yes,
y'all.
that
How
is.
gorgeous is this? That like to watch an artist work while the event is actually going on.
Yeah,
So
it makes
cool.
it more special, yes, for sure.
Oh.
For guests especially. Yes, and that was a retirement party image, so that was really fun.
Oh,
to
and
do.
then
It
you'll
took
be
a
able to
while.
see the faces.
Yes.
Yeah, because there are a
It-
lot
it
of
took a
faces
long
there
time.
to do, right? Okay, but you
Yes.
did mention the face painting. We showed that a little bit.
Yes, face
And balloon twisting. So not only can you kind of scale up to these more serious events like a wedding, a retirement party, something for the adults, but you can also do a lot for the kiddos.
Yes, kids would enjoy that too, especially in the summertime. They have a lot of parties going on for birthdays, so yes. this is a
I've
lot of
seen
fun.
like a little Spider-Man. We're able to do
Yes.
superheroes, or if they want to be transformed into a butterfly,
Yes,
they've got that
that's
too.
what we'll do. Yes, that's awesome.
You're awesome at your work, Svetlana. Okay,
you.
so my last question is, how can people book you for parties?
So you just go to my website, sillyartist.com, and fill out the form. And if you have any special requests, we sometimes can customize that. So just feel free to reach out, and we'll help you out.
Sounds good to me. You guys, she turned Caricatures around for me at the drop of a hat, so she can make your event absolutely fantastic. Svetlana, thank you so much.
Thank you, Stu.
All right, we appreciate it. Okay, learn more about booking Svetlana for your next party or gathering at sillyartist.com.